Turn 3 Cygnar, I explode the mine, get one temple guard, and I thought I had Rupert, but he's just barely out of range, unfortunately, and I forgot to say Rupert actually gave them tough and fearless last turn, but he fails to make his tough roll, so he dies. Pop out another half jack, grab another focus from the squire to be able to upkeep, basically fortify for free. Then I move forward my Lancer. He was actually just out of range to allocate focus to, just out of my control range, but I do walk forward, hit, and kill a Temple Flame Guard, just kind of being in the way here, and then make my initial spear attack, just in range against Rupert. I do hit him, it's dice damaging to 5 to kill, and I rolled a 4. I only got 1 box left. That's okay though. I'm sure it'll happen to me too, or something ridiculously similar. I hit on Holt, then walk up the side, and she casts her -2 armor on the Reckoner, and then everyone else kind of just moves up in behind, get out of the way. Journeyman actually walks up and boosts a shot against the Bastions, but misses, and so then Reinhold is left to move up and reload Darius, but then Darius realizes, actually I don't want to be on the defense, I'm not going to have I'm just going to move back for now, and then charge or cast Full Throttle, which I get a free charge and then boosted attack rolls. He does get his Retaliatory Strike, which causes 1 damage, not too much, but then I do a very healthy hit and take out a column and a half of this blessing. But I normally get pushed back, but I realized that I actually have Fortify on, so I can't be pushed. But because of Enliven, without getting any free strikes, he can make a full advance, so he's skirting around the back of me. But because of beat back, I also move an inch, so I moved an inch backwards and got him in my melee range still, so he couldn't quite escape me with the combination of Fortify and beat back. So I somewhat beat his little shenanigans. The Stormwall had charged in though and took a huge chunk out of the Reckoner, and then bought another attack and completely wiped it out. And then the Electro leaps onto the Bastions, causing a few bits of damage here. I already did 1 damage from another one and another 2 damage from this one. Buying an attack against the further away Bastion and completely obliterating it. And so it's dead, wisely not transferring damage to the other Bastions, but just having them die outright. And then another hit to the Bastions. I am able to outright kill another one. And 1 more Electro Leap is a few more damage. And so another 4 damage, so which he spreads out among the Bastions. Now I have 1 more focus on me, which I thought I wasted, but then wait a minute, I have a lightning pot I can drop, and so I can boost the damage off of this, but it's only POW 10. It was dice -11, I rolled 11, and so the caster is safe. He had so much focus camped on him. I should have boosted against a Bastion, but that's that. The Arcane Tempest Gun Mages then try to walk out of melee, and with defense 15, they have a pretty good chance of that happening. I think it's 8s to hit, but he is rolling decently well, and because they have reach, forgot how many were actually engaging, and I probably should have stopped at this point and just walked up and melee engaged, even though there's next to no chance of me killing them, especially with Defender's Ward up. But they do manage to kill all of them except my UA. He does make his command check though, and then shoots and misses. Just a failed turn again for the Arcane Tempest Gun Mages. Usually they're so good, but hey, every once in a while they gotta be terrible, right? The odds of rolling. Going back, the Squire moves back out of the way a little bit, just trying to help a little bit. Turn 3 Menoth, trying to move up. The Vilmon walks up and then uses his Impervious Wall, and then the Choir moves up and does the Battle Hymn to increase Mat and Rat and everything else. Oh, they're about to. And the one that actually attacks the little Storm Pod, easily hits it, and just enough damage to kill it. Vassal moves up, gives Enliven on the Vanquisher, or the Reckoner. No, that was the Vanquisher. And the Pal on the Wall moves up and uses Impervious Wall to basically make him not be able to be moved or pushed or really hurt very much or very easily at all. Very good way of denial, making sure he's on those objectives, making sure I have to stay close, and also that I can in no way take them. Bastions walk up and start beating on the storm wall, causing a little bit of damage, but with all of his boxes, it doesn't add up to much. The book walks up and makes everyone immune to knockdown and stationary again. And Harmonious Exaltation on the caster. He tries to move out of melee with a blessing, but I do manage to catch him in it. And it causes huge amounts of damage, which takes out his movement. And when you take out the movement, you have to go back to where you were, you stop. And so you're not able to leave. But then Severus goes, takes another focus off a rack, and then moves forward. And he was going to cast a bunch of spells, I'm sure, through that blessing if he got through to Arknode. But for now, he's just going to stand still and camp those bajillion focus and keep very safe. The Temple Flame Guard then move up. They use Shield Wall order because they're close enough. They just advance up and start attacking my Sword Knights. And it's not too hard to hit them. And then once you start singling them out, they lose their armor bonus from being base to base to each other, and it makes it a lot easier to kill them. But he does only fail to kill 1 or 2. Most of them are all kills, so there's only 3 left. And they do take a command check. I think we got it off camera, but they did pass. And then attacking CMA into the Lancer do some damage. Rupert did want to leave, but he couldn't because he was just snagged within the melee range. So he could move left and got out, but he didn't. He wanted to move right. So he walks up, does no damage though. Then moving up, the Vanquisher shoots his big cannon, slaughters Ayana. He really wanted her gone, but barely. The Journeyman did survive. So click below for part 4 for lots more mayhem.